So, I've been John Long, guys. Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. This is chapter 255, and when we last left off, we were still here in Elysium. Dominance's Bliss is the Atlantis chapter, the Keeper, and Kyros. To find and free Kyros, killing rebels will negatively affect the relationship with Adonis to go unrecognized. Equip an Isu helmet. Now, we did that. We're wearing the Isu Warden helmet. I don't know how that's supposed to hide our face, but it does. We're just outside the compound. We're gonna go up there and try to free the guy, I guess. I don't know what it is exactly we're trying to do here, but I'll figure it out. All I know is we're gonna try not to kill anyone here.
Don't want to be caught here.
There's not many rebels, thankfully. Should be able to kind of do this, hopefully, maybe. Just maybe.
You have the stuff?
Kyros of Zarax? Hermes sent me.
That keymaker is predictable. I'll give him that much.
Let's go, my friend. Knocked out one guy. I can knock out this other guy if I need to. Doesn't look like I need to, though. Easy peasy.
So, how do you get that stuff?
Pythagoras was my father. Things happened. All right, Kyros, let's make this quick. You said this is going to be easier than you thought.
Since we're basically family, I'm trusting your honor. I work for Adonis.
But you were caged by humans.
Yes, and Hermes found out about it right around the time Persephone was coaxed into deciding she needs a bodyguard.
You staged the whole thing, and you're using Hermes to infiltrate Persephone's lair. Ha! You're no simple warrior.
Before I met your father, I had 4 sons, each a warrior. When my third boy fell in battle, there was only guilt. I'd cried all my tears for the first 2.
Go on.
And with the 4th, I felt longing. Sadness had become my only friend. And I had no one left to grieve. Warriors don't bring peace. They bring sorrow.
Huh. So by getting behind Persephone's defenses, you think you can prevent war? You could convince her to surrender, or distract her while Adonis escapes.
Anything but battle. But before we go to Persephone, I have to send confirmation this plan worked. Will you take me?
Fine, but be quick. We need to go to Persephone and Hermes. They're waiting. You really think you can save lives?
I'm not sure how death works in Elysium, but suffering is eternal. And that is something I can stop.
Alright. Let me take this fucking helmet off. Go. Come on. Get on your horse.
Move!
Of course, his horse was the one that ran around the corner. So now I have to wait. I have to escort Kyros to the drop-off location. there more? Oh, I see him. Did not see him before, but I see him now.
Off we go. Whoa! Ella. That's all of them. Let's keep moving.
Once Adonis hears my plan work, maybe he'll stand down.
Hurry, Kyros. We need to get back to Hermes. Or Persephone might suspect something.
I hear Persephone likes to test her new recruits. And I've got a bit of a temper. If you see me
Come on.
turning red,
Ella, I'll think of something.
Alright. Time to go. Escort Kyros to Hermes.
Where have you been? No one keeps Persephone waiting.
It got complicated. We took a less direct route.
what matters, Hermes, is I'm freed thanks to you. When I go to my queen, I will make sure she's grateful to you for my service.
Explain it to Persephone. She's waiting.
I'll make sure she knows this was entirely my fault, not yours.
I'm sorry I was ungrateful. Kyros will make a strong guard. Thank you again, friend.
Here, Hermes.
Keeper, I've been robbed.
Apparently he's been robbed. I guess we'll help him figure that out in a second. The Keeper in the Flame. Talk to Hermes. Oh, cool. We did compromise that domain too. Interesting.
These are dark times for Elysium. Those delinquent fools have robbed even me.
What did they take?
I fashioned a key, a recipe if you will, for an eternal flame. I intended to gift it to Persephone. With it, she could shine her light, even in the underworld.
An eternal flame could bring order to this chaos.
You understand her burden better than you let on. By enduring her sacrifice, Persephone keeps us safe in the underworld.
So write the recipe again.
What I wrote took lifetimes. We can't let it stay in the hands of humans who would use it against her. Keeper, Alexios, we have to steal it back.
You're a good man for wanting to protect Persephone. I'll help.
Ah, I thank you. You are quickly becoming my friend and ally.
An eternal flame sounds more like a myth than some simple recipe.
Pa, I began writing the recipe with your father. It's as real as the danger we'd face without it.
Why do you go to these lengths to save Persephone? She wouldn't do the same for you.
Since these humans started acting against her, she's been suffering. When she suffers, we all suffer.
Hermes, has it occurred to you she might just be using you?
Of course not. She simply needs someone to rely on. She needs me.
I'll find the rebels and get your recipe.
That's all I ask. If you are spotted or cause a commotion, we risk retaliation. Go unseen.
Finding still the recipe to Eternal Flame. It is still in Minos' faith. Thieves headed to the west of the region. They hid in the mausoleum of the kingless queen. I already cleared that out too. Interesting. That's a big enough place that depending on where I have to go, it can either be easy or hard. Guess we'll find out one way or another. Don't I already have the recipe? I guess I have part of the recipe.
Best stay out of sight.
Well, at least I know where it was. I got part of the recipe at the very top. Because I do know I have one piece of it.
Hermes asked me to go unseen. I see it.
I find it odd that there is nobody around.
Looks like the scribbles of a madman. But it's been ripped. Where's the rest of it?
Okay, so we have 2 of the 3 pieces. The last piece is over there. So if I can just get over there without being noticed or causing a commotion. Can I get off the fucking wall? Sometimes, man. Traveling over there isn't going to be completely easy, but if I can try to map out the dangers. Not exactly sure where this last person is, but I'll be able to find it soon. This place is usually crawling with people, so it's on the outside. Just like that. Alright, let's get back to Hermes now. Is he still... No, he's over here.
We need to get the recipe back.
About that. Here it is.
You've spared this realm great suffering, my friend. I wonder, were you spotted?
Of course not. But, Hermes...
Good. We don't risk retaliation.
I'm giving these torn pieces back, Hermes. But I'm trusting you. A flame that never dies could consume all of Elysium.
I swear to you as your friend, I will only use the flame if it's absolutely necessary.
Hermes, things are worse in Elysium than I've been letting on. The rebels are organized and ready to fight. War is coming.
We must crush the force behind the chaos. Let's fight for Persephone.
You're so worried about Persephone. You can't even see you're in just as much danger.
You kept the eternal flame out of the hands of the humans, and you went unseen. We have the upper hand. We just have to strike.
Calm yourself, Hermes. It's not like you're going to go on a rampage.
And why not? There are so-called captains guiding the human forces. They invited chaos into this realm, so let's show them chaos.
At least when you asked me to steal, it was from thieves. You're not a murderer, Hermes.
You made me look like a fool when I sent you to Kyros. But I can still come back from that, and prove my worth.
I told you, we were diverted.
It doesn't matter. Please, I'm begging you, my friend. Help me to help her.
You think that your obsession with Persephone entitles you to her love? It doesn't! She will never love you, Hermes, and no amount of killing will change that!
Enough!
Here comes the fight with Hermes. Keeper or killer? Defeat Hermes. I don't really know what is and isn't right here. We're just here.
Stop! You're going to kill him!
What are you doing here?
Don't question me. Thank me for stopping you both before you do something you regret.
This isn't over!
Stand down, both of you. You still have your parts to play in all of this. Now stop bickering and fulfill them.
Interesting. It was almost 200k for that. I really don't know what to make all this. I don't know if Adonis is right and we should lead the rebellion with the humans to overtake Persephone. I don't know if we should help Persephone. I don't know, man. Life for a life. Talk to Persephone.
What do you think about my southern realm? I don't come here much anymore.
It's lovely.
I try to offer a comfortable home to the glorious dead. It helps them accept their fate and keeps them from wandering too far. So when a human wanders and doesn't return, I can't help but take it personally.
What am I doing here?
When Leonidas was alive, he brought chaos and bloodshed. Hermes spotted him mingling with delinquents recently. We can't have him falling into old habits. If he won't fight with me, then he won't fight at all.
Leonidas of Sparta is my grandfather. If you think I'm going to stick a blade in him, you're wrong.
Hermes told me why you're really in Elysium. That staff of yours. Cross me and you'll fail. But Leonidas means a lot to you. I understand this will be difficult, which is why I'm willing to make you a deal.
What kind of deal?
Bring me the body of Leonidas, and I will bring back a departed beloved of your choosing.
You can do that?
I'm queen of the dead, darling. I can do anything. So, who does Alexios want back in his life?
How am I supposed to answer this? Seriously though, how am I supposed to answer this? I feel like Marini is a no, Deimos definitely no, so it's either Phoebe or Brasidas. It'd have to be
I want to see
Phoebe.
Phoebe again.
Help me protect Elysium from chaos, and you'll see your loved one again.
I didn't even say I was gonna do this though. She's just like, yeah. Alright, let's go talk to Leonidas. Where is he? It's not really a good way to get over there. Is there boats below me? Of course there isn't. I guess I can go this way.
Off we go now.
Alright, how do I get over there? Right there.
Even in paradise, people want my family dead. Is killing my grandfather worth bringing someone back to life?
No, it's not.
What are you doing out here?
There is something I wanted to ask you. Will you fish with me? This is nice.
There are so many things I want to talk about.
Talk then.
After everything you lost at Thermopylae, your men, your wife, your children, Sparta. In the end, was it worth it?
Who rules the Greek world right now?
Greeks?
Then my answer is yes.
Mater told me of our bloodline and our ancestors. Did you know?
Only what my mother told me. We were born from greatness, and we were destined for greatness. The world was divided in two. Those who wanted us dead, and those who would follow us to the gates of Hades.
I imagine the spear was in one piece when it was given to you.
My mother handed it to me when I was a boy. Said it came with a certain burden, but...
You were ready. It's so peaceful here.
I think I got a bite. Get a basket, quickly.
Grandfather,
You are here to kill me. In Sparta, we were trained to spot predators, long before they pounced.
I need Persephone's approval, but she sees you as a threat. If I don't take care of that threat,
Why not bring her the head of a greater threat?
who's a greater threat than you? Actually, there is someone. A spy. I delivered him to Persephone as a bodyguard, but he's working against her from the inside.
I am only a threat to her soldiers on the battlefield. A spy threatens the heart of Elysium. Bring her his corpse, and she should be satisfied.
Thank you, grandfather. We should go fishing more often.
Find and bring Kyros to Persephone, dead or alive. He is in the southern part of Minos' faith. He is in Serpedian's refuge. Right there, eh? I'll be able to take the boat and just head that way.
Persephone won't like these. Maybe if I bring Kyros alive, she can deal with the traitor herself.
Okay, so would alive be just knocking him out then? I guess. Who knows, maybe I can talk to her or talk to him and just say, hey, she wants to see you back. I don't know. It feels like none of my progress even matters at this point. Like, what was the point of helping Adonis over Persephone if I'm just going to be doing this anyways? I don't know if that's relevant to the choice I made with Hermes. And again, like, you know, if I was to kill these people with Hermes, then what was the point of doing it with Adonis? It all seems back and forth.
There he is.
Kyros will need to be knocked out to be brought back alive. I don't think he's with anyone, so that makes it a little bit easier.